Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick. Welcome back to Marvel's Avengers, where we have found the Resistance, led by Hank Pym, on a location quite obviously called Ant Hill. We've got a mission for them, I believe, to save Inhumans. This time we will be joined by the Hulk and Iron Man.
We suspect they've been using these as testing labs and capturing the local Inhuman populace for their experiments.
I can't believe all this has been happening right under the government's nose.
Those are like the dorkiest training punches of all time.
Connections to every major corporation. AIM has had 5 years to set down their roots. Taking them down is not going to be easy.
Well,
only slightly bit better than my own punches.
It's up to us to do the right thing.
Spoken like another Avenger I once knew.
But it is kind of interesting that this is a one-to-floor player game, but the story is taking a long time in regards to reintroducing the Marvel characters. Like, the main campaign still hasn't featured a primary four-player level.
With any luck, we'll be able to capture intel that could shed some light on what they've been doing to your people.
I've marked the facility on your HUD.
Thank you for doing this.
Active modifiers. Projectile damage from players is increased. Enemy stun meters build at an increased rate. Okay, I believe I have to do...
You guys kept me going when things seemed hopeless. Just knowing the Resistance was out there meant we had a chance.
The odds finally seem...
I have to do specific things as Miss Marvel. I need to earn Inhuman Alliance faction XP by completing Inhuman Alliance assignments. Alright. Deal polymorph damage, so that would be damage while holding down the right trigger, and defeat enemies while embiggened. Only 20.
To be tipping in our favor.
Good. Someone to hit.
Alright, first objective isn't too far away. Why, hello! How are you?
Do you think we'll find something to prove AIM? Here we go!
Yeah.
Take that, AIM!
Ah. That was a pretty decent amount of damage dealt. Yeah, so this probably isn't going to take that much time at all. Ah. Get rid of you. And also this means that if you're only attacking in this fashion, you're always going to be dodging automatically as well, as long as you have that intrinsic energy. Excuse me. Alright, where was there a thing I could go to? There's a lot of things now. Let us go there first. See what's over there. In this direction. Oh. There seems to be a bit of things going over here. Hello. Alright, let's get rid of some people while embiggened. Hello. Was that fast enough? That was not fast enough. Alright, where did you go? He's right over here. Okay. Also, it's very convenient that her attacks also hit the other side of this container.
That did it. Theo, work your magic.
You're safe now.
Oh, good job. The
So you've been
Venture.
building the resistance in secret all these years?
Not intentionally. At least not in the beginning. A lot of us were captured by AIM early on. After we realized nobody was coming for us, we broke out and started making our own plans.
The Venture Ridge Police Department. Why, hello.
Abe's here! Where do you think they're keeping the Inhumans?
Research labs usually hold them in specific containment units. They like to have them nearby while they're running their tests. Don't ask why.
Ah, hello. I see you. All right, almost about halfway done with the... Oh, let's not fall to our deaths. We could always... Well, we're not going to fall to our deaths, but... It would definitely be a lot easier to just jump over here.
One of AIM's equipment storage units. Worth opening if you can activate the unlock sequence.
Careful. Might be a trap.
Oh, it's always going to be a trap. Also, the game seems to not think I've already done this kind of side mission, which kind of implies that they're expecting me to do the side missions last.
Jarvis, any idea what we're dealing with in there?
All right. All right. So there should be a chest of some kind in here. Do I just stand here? Ah. I see something way up top there. Oh, hello. Huh. Excuse me, I am busy trying to find the locations of push buttons.
Uh-oh! I see some baddies!
Access is granted.
Whatever's in there is yours now.
Excellent. What is in here? Just a bunch of fragments, which is still useful because now I actually have stores to go to use the fragments as a monetary source, as opposed to just collecting and storing them for everything I dismantle. Nope. And also, like, doing this is good for multiple reasons. Part of this is because I get better gear, part of this because I get currency for cosmetics. There we go. Now, where am I headed? Let's get out of this building, for starters.
Perfect! I'm so proud of me!
Have I already done the damage part of the quest? No, I still have a little bit more polymorph damage to do. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer for the other aspects of the quest to be done. Like the Embiggen Like, I need to really find a good crowd of people to embiggen while nearby.
Watch your back.
And the Inhuman XP, that's just going to happen as I do missions anyway. Yeah. I'm guessing there is a bad guy on the other side of this. That's tough. There is. I'm going to have to embiggen just to deal with it. I don't think I'm going to have enough. I'll be able to damage him fast enough. Let's, Alright, that at least raises the number. Let's give you a high five, sir. Never mind, you're already dead. You were dead before the high five even left... even got off the ground. And then there's one more... Can I punch through this glass? The answer is no. I guess I'll just have to go around like a sucker. Oh, hello. Ow. Like, rocket turret, I'm not very worried about you. You can do whatever it is you do over there. I am going to proceed with the mission. Actually, I'm not going to proceed with the mission. I'm going to see what's in this chest. Which is not in this direction. Is it actually just following the main quest? Okay, yeah. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Let's do this!
All right, we're gonna do it.
AIM has initiated emergency procedures.
You know, the problem with having your enemies being just kind of like generic assault guys mean like it means that every time they like the next big guy introduces themselves, it's nobody special. It's just some guy with a gun. Like he's got a bigger gun than the previous guys with guns. But it otherwise, like, and that's kind of the more video gamey aspect of this, is that, is that new big enemy type is the thing that attracts attention, more than, say, known character, that kind of thing. Oh, alright. We've got a specified amount of people to fight. Unfortunately, my embiggen abilities are not available to me right now because I'm still kind of treating them as something that I should be using for fights against big bad
This place does
guys.
not look like they welcome visitors.
I'm giving him a bad review.
Yeah, you tell them. And then let us level up. What are we gonna give ourselves? What does this do? Oh, this ability can be used even if all intrinsic energy is depleted. That seems useful. Certain objects can be only affected by ranged attacks.
You'll need to take out the security node.
That did not go as planned.
What do we do?
If you destroy the 2 transformers on the upper level, the elevator door should open.
Yeah. Ah, she had to de-biggin in order to use the, in order to use the interactable.
Good job. 1 down, 1 to go.
But that also decreases the amount of things I need to hit while biggined. I think down to like 6 more. Oh, hello. How are you?
All I do is win, win, win.
All right.
That did it. Let's get in there.
So you were a prisoner too? Why'd they capture you if you aren't inhuman?
According to Tarleton, anyone with powers is a threat. They made sure I'll never use mine again. Altered my physiology so if I change size, I'll die.
I'm so
Really?
sorry.
So he can't be Ant-Man anymore.
Where to?
Records show a secure lab at the end of this hallway.
That sounds like it's set up for Scott Lang to come over and take over. Or at the very least, set up also for the Wasp. Oh, hello. How are you guys doing? Have a punch. Have another punch. Ooh, fancy, huh? Now, there are apparently some loot boxes around here.
I can do this!
All day. I can do this all day. It's like she doesn't even know the lines. Although, like, that's the thing, like, when the MCU reuses lines, those major lines from Heroes, like, how much of that is, like, a cute reference to the original, and how much of that is, say the line, Bart? Are you, you're just alarms. Okay, that's fine. How do I get in here? Is there a nice, convenient door? Ah, alright. So that was, oh my gosh, that's 1 out of 4 things I've got to hit for that one. So where are the other 2? Oof. Well, I suppose they can't be that far. Like, they would have to be in this area somewhere. Like, am I looking for other fans? I'm not entirely sure what all that noise was, but I'm sure it was important. Like, this is the other secret area, but I highly doubt any of the buttons would be in here. Like, that would be a little bit odd for the button placement. Ah, let's look for fans, I guess. So if you see a fan, be sure to let me know in the comments. Let's see if there's any fans I walked by. Yep, there's one right there. Oh my. There we go. All right. 3 out of 4 found. So far, not bad. There's only 1 more left. Where is this final button? This seems like a very impractical way of locking a door.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it is. Was that just an explosion? That was just an explosion. I think I have to hit these at a certain speed, so hopefully this is going to be fast enough. And it is! Excellent!
Abe's here.
Anything else fancy in here? Alright, let's see if any of these equip. You know, at the very least, the items are kind enough to present themselves in such a fashion that they change themselves out for you. Like, if they're not going to have particularly great gameplay, if they're just going to be stat boosts.
You sure this is the right place?
I've nearly breached AIM's network. They're hiding something. Stand by and see to the AIM forces.
Oh, they'll get seen too.
Like, at the very least,
As fast as my process
your time
will
spent doing inventory management is low. Alright, let us get big. Ah, nope.
One of their agents is down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized.
Ah, can I get these guys fast enough? Yes. Excellent. I've embiggened enough. You know, it's a good thing these AI-controlled characters don't seem to have to die. Ah. Because it would really suck if you also had to worry about their health as well. I especially approve of the elbow drop.
It seems AIM intends to physically remove some kind of research samples from their experiments. An automated transport ship is preparing for takeoff.
Whatever's on that transport, I want it captured. Get to it before it leaves.
All right, where is it? All right, let us move on. As I think I've actually taken care of all of Kamala's side mission stats.
I'm bypassing their security now. Stand by.
Iron Man, where are you? What happened to you? Are you dead? Did I lie about them not
Stop that
having
thing taking off.
infinite
I don't know if we
HP?
can, but I could attempt to divert the transport from its intended destination.
Excellent idea. See if you can reprogram its destination to the anthill.
Looks like we made it just in time. Get close to those terminals so I can infiltrate their network. We must control all three to override the transport's navigation systems.
All right.
Be on guard. AIM will try to regain control of the terminals.
Oh, this is, what is that particular game mode called? Domination?
We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
Son of a...
An AIM unit took back control of an access point.
Alright, where is B? B is over here. Do I have to do anything in here other than just stand? Alright.
I can do this.
All right.
Miss Marvel. Remember it.
Where is C?
AIM has regained control of a terminal.
Alright, this is going to be tricky without other players. Alright.
Nap time!
But I will try to make it work.
An AIM unit took back control of an access point.
Alright, so that's going to be upstairs. Let us go grab B. Probably I don't need to worry about repeatedly switching locations. Ultimately, I probably will be just fine if I hold on to 2 points.
We just lost an access point.
That's fine.
Turn it to our control.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh, where are you going? Yeah, there's a little bit of a crowd around this point, so I'm not really going to worry about. Looking for another... Oh my gosh. Excuse me, sir. How are you all shielded? Excuse me, everybody. This place is too crowded. Let's thin out the crowd.
Jarvis, tell me you got it.
Yes, sir. With 0.4 seconds to spare. The transport should be arriving at the anthill within the hour.
Excellent work, everyone. Head back here and we'll begin digging through those AIM research samples.
All right.
Well, that didn't go quite according to plan. We've got some valuable research samples, but AIM is far more powerful than I had anticipated.
And they've got so many of my people. We have to stop them.
Agreed, Kamala, but we need some time to regroup. When Tony gets here with the Chimera, we'll be in a much better position to go on the offensive.
Okay. But we can't wait too much longer.
Okay, head back to the anthill and we'll talk about next steps.
All right. What is next? Was that enough? No, it was not. Do I need to do this as Miss Marvel in order to get the Inhuman Alliance faction XP? Or can I get the Inhuman Alliance faction XP by doing any Inhuman Alliance quests? Either way. I suppose let us continue on with the campaign, return to the anthill, find out what we've found out. Hello.
It's Mads. Can you swing by the lab real quick?
Sure. Be there in a sec.
All right, Dr. Maddie Cho will be right there.
Hey, Avenger.
Yeah, 1 second. Like, oh, that's very kind of you for calling me an Avenger, though, since I just joined up.
There.
Hello, how are you?
What's going on?
I heard what happened with the dropship. I just wanted to give you something.
Is it a high five?
I'll just be here.
Ah, faction rank increased. Please accept this reward on behalf of the faction. Which is just rank 2. Oh, and some fragments. I can buy something for Hulk. Slightly better. It's a little bit better, I guess. Better enough.
I could have guessed that's what you wanted.
Oh, hello. And
That does not sound good.
This chassis was created solely to aid in your replication of pen particles.
all right, let's see what's going on in the training area. I'm guessing they don't have as fancy of a training area
That's intense.
as the Chimera does. You're training a little bit too hard, sir.
Fine.
Cool powers.
More like hot powers, because fire.
I'm a polymorph, I think. It's cool. It's like stretchy arms and stuff. Still working on making it not look goofy, but
You're inhuman.
yeah. So what's your name?
Dante.
Kamala.
And he makes an inferno.
Hey, what happened?
I broke my leg during the escape.
Well, at least you made it out, right?
My mom came back for me. Yeah, I made it out. And she was captured.
Well, the Avengers are on the way here in a couple days, okay? They're gonna take back the prison, and your mom's gonna be fine,
A couple
believe me.
days? Why isn't anyone listening to me? I overheard Dr. Pym. They're moving all the prisoners to a new location.
Well, they'll find that too.
Oh, no, they won't. Your Avengers will be too late.
Here, let me help you.
No.
I need to be angsty.
We're in
As
a-
angsty as I possibly can.
True. I've got to tell Bruce. We could do something.
Also, somebody's got to need to talk to Dante, calm him down.
I've got to convince Bruce and Dr. Pym to go back to the prison.
Roy, I need you to send one of your disposable chassis to the Chimera with a few supplies. And Roy, stealth will be key.
Right away, Doctor.
I'm gonna say it. It's just genius.
Hey, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
AIM's moving the Inhumans to a more secure location. Soon.
Okay.
You've been talking to Dante?
I'm sorry, who's Dante?
One of our Inhuman survivors. We were able to get him out, but his mother is still inside, and our escape caused AIM to shore up security.
Gotcha.
Look, we have to help them.
That's not a good idea.
What? There's Inhumans in there. I don't understand. Dante's mom. We can't just sit around and do nothing.
We're not gonna sit around and do nothing, okay? Roy just left with the energy cores. It means Tony's gonna be here in less than a day. We need to wait.
I don't understand. We have the Hulk.
Kamala, the Resistance has been trying to infiltrate that facility for months. Getting out was far easier than getting in, and we had help. From the ground, its walls are nearly impenetrable.
You saw what we did back there. I could help.
But it's too risky. You wanna help?
You don't understand. You're not Inhuman.
Well,
You're not ready. I'm sorry. We wait.
is this where Tiny Dancer finally reveals themselves?
Sorry, I can't do nothing.
Right, no, it's where we just leave. And get loot. Nope, that loot has already been gotten. Some jerk got it.
Gone. You are not asleep.
True.
I see. I shall inform Dr. Pym.
Could you not?
All right. Good evening.
Ah, thanks.
You're Roy, right?
Correct. This refurbished resistance unit falls under my control. It is one of many.
So you're kind of like Jarvis.
No, not like Jarvis. My neural network is infantile in comparison. One day, perhaps.
All right. Well, thank you for not reporting me. I'm glad that I have Avengers bed sheets, an Avengers blanket to sleep under. Hey, Roy.
Would you care to socialize?
Why are you keeping my secret?
You are the Inhuman granted protection by Jarvis. You are fortunate to have earned such a privilege.
Thanks. I guess.
Oh, hold on. Ah, son of a. Somebody already looted that loot crate.
It is a beautiful night, is it not?
It in fact is a beautiful night.
Always around.
I try to make myself as accessible as possible.
Creepy, but okay.
Theo is on shift.
Thanks. You're not gonna tell Bruce either, are you?
I have yet to establish a rapport with Dr. Bruce Banner that would require such candor.
That's a yes?
Yes.
All right. Have I met Theo? Oh, yes, I have. Maybe.
Hey, Kamala. You still up this late?
Yeah, I was going to lie, but I'm going to the prison. They wouldn't be moving those prisoners if it wasn't for us.
Respect. Right this way.
Really? Just like that?
I've got a good feeling about you. But you're gonna need this. It's not safe out there.
Is it going to be slightly better armlets? Artifacts are specialty gear items with unique and high-quality perks. Minor artifacts factor into the power level of a hero, while major artifacts add a flat power bonus. Once a major artifact has been found, it can be equipped by any available hero. Alright. Resolve of the Einharyar. That sounds very Thor-esque. Are there other choices? No. And I've already been collecting regular artifacts anyway. Is he going to just portal me to the prison? Because that would be very useful.
Those Inhumans need our help. If this works, then all's forgiven. I hope.
What's this phrase? Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness.
I'll be back before Bruce even knows I was gone.
Yeah, absolutely nothing is going to go wrong. Everybody's going to be happy. Just high fives all around, except for Kamala, because her high fives actually could kill somebody. Thank you, video game, for your plentiful checkpoints, making up for my terrible eyesight where I probably should have noticed. Did I just... Oh my gosh. I just went back to where the open loot box was. That's fine. I am heading the right way, though. Okay. It seems like the answer to that question is a yes.
Whoa. What happened here?
Yeah. A lot of busted robots. I'm guessing... So the mission is called Stand Alone, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be finding another Avenger shortly. But let's take a look at Monica's Labs Codex.
You have been selected to work with extremely confidential data on the basis of your intellect and abilities. New personnel at the Terrigen Initiative are expected to be familiar with all prior findings with regard to the experimental regenerative Terrigen hemoglobin catalyst formula, henceforth the regenerative formula. The company intranet has an archive of all previous research. The applications will become clear, but for the purposes of security and shareholder obligations, we filter our results. The primary goal must always appear to be the complete cure of the inhuman condition through use of the formula, even if your work takes you in another, more important direction. We at AIM have certain expectations of you. Failure to live up to expectations at this stage puts you in a dangerous position, operationally speaking. You have all been through rigorous vetting. We are working with arguably the most important discovery in the history of scientific inquiry. Do not disappoint.
That's the kind of voice that I would expect to hear on a, like an automated voice for a phone line. Like, if I'm calling to get my cable fixed, I would hear that voice tell me, press 1 for new cable options. Press 2 for customer service. But that would be a lie. That's actually a really bad example of what cable line sounds like, because they would never tell you how to get access to customer service that quickly. you would have to go through, like, at least several rounds of automated phone message menus before you find that out.
Okay, Kamala, this is the real deal. Just keep it together.
Just keep it together. KIT, kit, keep it together, keep it together. Bonus points if you know what that's from.
Get to the cells. Free the Inhumans. Piece of cake. Cake.
Cake does sound delicious right now. I do not have cake. I'm an adult within a job, which means that if I wanted, I could get cake. But cake will also make me fat. It is the constant struggle of life. Alright, looks like I'm heading into a fight. Of course. Do I take out these blue things to the left and right of me?
Screams way into me. Just get these open, and I'm in.
Ah, hello.
Can we just pretend you never saw me?
Alright. Yep, let's embiggen, why not? Oh my gosh. Ah. Ah. Yeah.
There's a lot of you, huh? It's okay. No problem. Hey,
Oh, hello.
murder robots. So I was thinking maybe I should name my moves.
I probably should stop positioning bad guys off camera. That seems to not work out for me that well. Alright. Can I... There we go. Oh, you son of a... I keep trying to do the sprint kick, and then I keep getting hit mid-sprint. Oh my gosh, and now I'm dead. I keep getting interrupted mid-sprint. Alright, back to the beginning of the fight. Ow. Ah, press the wrong button for the sprint kick. That's fine. Oh, and he just blocked. That's... Ah. I do not appreciate the fact that, they can also just block and dodge my attacks.
I can't give up. The humans are counting on me.
Okay, I tried to press B and Y multiple times, but it did not work out.
See, Bruce? It's easy.
Oh yeah, very easy.
There's a lot of you, huh? It's okay. No problem.
Ah. Alright, let's go heal up
Hey,
first.
murder robot. So I was thinking maybe I should name my moves.
All of your moves are already named. Oh, hello. How are you?
These guys just keep coming.
Why, hello. Yeah, I suppose this does seem like an appropriate time to embiggen. Can I, like, do a combo of, like, embiggening and, polymorph, extra damage type stuff?
Okay.
Ah, hello.
Over my head here. All of you, how now? Oh no. Oh no, not now. Not again.
Am I going to be captured because I've just knocked myself out from too much size shifting?
The terms of our agreement were clear. We deliver a cure. You control the media.
And we've more than held up our end, but this cure of yours? Children being ripped away from their families? People missing? Even my resources have their limits. The public needs answers.
I'm giving you something better. The launch of the adaptoids will be the perfect distraction.
And after?
The
Without
adaptoids?
proof that your cure works, words like terrorism are being bandied about in some of my circles.
Oh, it will work, Senator. I have the utmost confidence in Dr. Rappaccini's abilities. How much of that was a lie?
The effect of the gas is still only temporary. And without my formula to keep them alive, well, the gas
Kills them. This isn't working.
They can't
gave us
use
the adaptoid.
their mutant
My
powers
formula
if they're
kept them
dead.
alive.
So
If I could
technically,
isolate how it manifests within the Inhumans, I know I can reverse the effects. There are more opportunities here.
We have enough powers harvested to build your army. It's time we cut our losses. Shut it down.
is that Captain America being held?
Wait, please, no, don't.
If she can embiggen, can she also enlittle? Alright, in theory, this is exactly where the cutscene has continued. Is this Black Widow? This is just Black Widow. Saving the day.
What am I doing? I don't even like kids.
That was very clear. From Avengers Day. Alright.
This maintenance
Well,
system should lead to Monica's lab.
I think next time we will play as Natasha and hopefully save Miss Marvel. For now, though, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.